Yo, what's the dealio, man? Listen, you already know I got a straight banger for you guys, all right? So, in this video, we're gonna talk about a concept, right, that is going to turn you up. Now, this video is gonna be very powerful, and I really hope that you guys take this in and go apply it to your life, all right? Now, I've been recording a lot of lessons, right? You guys know that I'm all about empowering you guys with knowledge and information that you normally cannot find on YouTube until I arrived, right? A lot of this stuff has not been on YouTube until I started putting it out, all right? So we have a video today and we're gonna dive into it. All right, I wanna say, if you guys are watching, be sure to like this video. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Now, this lesson, if you will, is a lesson about candles and the break of those candles, okay? So the concept is, and I say this all the time, right? Take entry once it breaks, take entry once it breaks, take an entry once it breaks. I say this all the time, right? Now, what does that mean? So I'm gonna give you guys some examples and I'm gonna really break this down. And this is the strat method or not, okay? This is just price action. Understanding the price action, okay? So none of this is financial advice. If you guys want financial advice, go see a licensed financial advisor. If you want to learn how to trade and get the bag in trading, then that's when you come see me and you come talk to me. All right. So basically, do not enter a trade, especially if you're scalp trading, unless it has broken the low or the high of the previous candle's wick or high, right? Sometimes the body, there is no wick, right? Now I say that, and it sounds common sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I'm gonna show you guys some examples, okay? And you're gonna see the difference in what happens when the stock breaks below the low or goes above the high and it doesn't, okay? But we're gonna be focusing on wicks, highs and lows of each candle, all right? So do not take entry in a trade until it breaks above or below the high or the low of the previous candle. I don't care what time frame it's on, right? So if you're trading on a 15-minute time frame and you see a setup, do not take entry until it breaks above or below that candle. Stop having fear of missing out and all of that other stuff. All of that stuff is ridiculous, okay? You have to be disciplined and you have to be patient, because all the stock market is patient people taking away money from the impatient people, all right? So I'm gonna say it one more time and then we're gonna get into the examples. Do not take entry on a trade until it enters above or below the low or the high of a candle, all right? Now, if you're swing trading, it may be a little bit different because you have a little bit more time. It's a different type of outlook, right? But when we're talking about like day trading off the 30-minute or scalp trading off the 10 or the 15, then we gotta be real precise with our entries and how we go about this, okay? So first things first, you always wanna know your levels, right? That's also something. You wanna know your levels. You want to know your levels. You want to know your levels. Please ensure that you guys are only entering in trades at key levels. What is a key level? Yesterday's high, yesterday's low, pre-market highs, pre-market lows. These are key levels. Demand zones off the daily time frame, demand zones off the hourly time frame, supply zones off the daily time frame, supply zones off the hourly time frame, right? Order blocks. These are key levels. If you don't know what those are, you need to come click the link in the description, do a one-on-one or join a Discord. All right. So now let's go to the charts and let's break this stuff down. All right. So got right here. Okay. All right. Perfect. So right here, this is IWM. Right now, as you can see right here, This is on the 10-minute time frame, right? 10-minute time frame. Now, let's say I want to get in this move right here. So I took this move right here. I got out around here, but it did come lower, right? Now, look at this right here. Yesterday's highs are right here. Okay? Yesterday's highs are right here. Okay? So what is that called? That's called resistance. So we have yesterday's highs, we have an order block, and we have this equilibrium zone right here. All right, this is an A+ setup. Now, on the 10-minute, we have a 1 candle, which is consolidation, and it's consolidating and it rejected off of the order block and yesterday's highs, right? So this is already letting you know it's setting up to come down. Now let's go to the 15-minute, right? We also have a 1 candle right here, okay? A 1 candle right here. So, and if we go to the 30, we have a failed to up. So all signs are pointing to the downside, right? Because we're rejecting off of yesterday's highs. So this is a banger of a setup, okay? Now, let's go to the 10-minute. Let's say you want to enter off the 10-minute time frame. Now, we see this 1 candle, right? Now, here's what usually happens. People will see something like this, right? It closed right here. So this candle closes right here, right? It opens here. It didn't break the low of this candle right here yet. Okay? After it opened, it did not break the low of this candle right here. Okay? So some people will enter before it breaks the low of this candle. Right? And then what happens? It came all the way up here. Right? This is when people would get scared. Right? They'll get scared. And then what happens? They'll get out of the trade. Okay? So stock comes up here. It's only coming back up to the previous day's resistance. And if you look right here, it's actually descending, right? It's creating lower highs off the wicks, right? So now, and then it started to come down. So this area right here is where people are going to panic sell out. Okay? They're going to panic sell. They're going to panic sell and they're going to take a loss. All right? This is where it happens at. Because they did not wait until it broke below the low of this candle right here. Right? So now it came up. They get out. They get scared. They think it's going to reverse. And this is also a thing too. If you are in a trade, and you see that it's not breaking above the previous candle's high, then you can stay in the trade. Okay? Let's say you are facing drawdown. If it breaks above the high of this candle, you get out. If it doesn't, then you can stay in. This is called market structure, right? This is market structure. Then it starts to come down. And then what does it do? It finally breaks below this candle right here. Then it came down, it came back up, and then it closed below this candle right here, right? So then, once it comes below, either breaks below or closes below, depending on how you like to trade, that is when you take entry, okay? This is when you take entry right here, okay? Take entry right here. And now look what happened. Broke below. Boom. Came down. New candle open. Retested. Look where it retested. The wick came up to retest the low of this candle. Right? It did not come up higher. It rejected. And then what happened? Boom. It drops. Right? Drops, drops. So in 20 minutes, these two candles, you could have made over 100% return on your money on 0 day to expirations. Okay? This is the power of waiting for the stock to break below or above the high of that candle, right? Let's look at another example, right? Let's go to, it doesn't matter the stock, y'all, okay? Look at SPY. If we go to SPY, look right here, right? Yesterday's high on SPY is right here at 681. We didn't get above yesterday's high in pre-market. We came down, right? And then look at this right here, right? We barely got above the last candle on a 30-minute, on a 10-minute when the market opened, and then we dropped, right? And then look, this candle, it closed right here and it came down, and look what happened. It came up a little bit, and then look, boom, came all the way down, right? We have a green candle right here, right? Most people would take calls when they saw the green candle right here. But look what happened. It came up, it rejected, came down, right? And then what happened? Broke below and it came down a little more, tried to come up again, didn't even get above this candle. And then look what happened. And then we dip. Okay? So anytime we break below the low of a candle, you can take entry. Or anytime we break above the high of a candle, you can take entry, right? Because look, these candles, this candle is a consolidation candle, but look, this candle did not break above the high of this candle, and that's why we continue to come down, right? This candle did not, this candle did not break above this candle, so that's why we continually coming down, all right? Look at Apple. Another example, all right? Look, so we got this right here, right? We got yesterday's high is right here. Yesterday's high is right here, right? This line. Then what happens? We break above yesterday's high. So yeah, you could have entered calls right here and came up, right? But then look what happens. We reject right here, okay? We reject right here. This candle does not get above this candle. And then what happens? We start coming lower, right? We start coming lower. This candle looks like it's going higher, but it did not get above this candle. So you don't enter in the calls. This candle didn't close above. It broke above, so it came up here, but it didn't get above it. And then look what happened. We start descending, right? This is how you play the game, and this is how you understand the game, y'all. Okay? Does not matter what the stock is. I always say this. Doesn't matter the time frame. Look at this. We got a 3-1-2 setup, right? So we got this candle. This candle did not get above here. But this candle got above here, and look what happened. We came up. You see what I'm saying? So all you have to do is wait until the stock breaks above the high or the low of the candle. Or if the stock stays below the high of the previous candle, we should be coming down. If the stock stays above the low of the previous candle, we should be going up. Okay? So I hope that made sense for you guys. All right? I hope that made sense for you guys. I'm always trying to bring you guys these tutorials and these breakdowns so that it can make trading simpler and easier, right? I want you to know that you can learn this. If you're struggling, if you're taking L's, you can learn this, right? You just need the right information and you need the right person breaking it down, right? Once I learned trading, I realized that I could learn anything in the world. Because trading used to seem like it was the biggest, most intimidating thing. It's just a language, right? Once I understood the language, that's when I got dangerous. And you can too, okay? So wherever you at in your trading journey, you got this. Keep going, but you have to study and you have to put in that work. All right? So like I always say, make sure you get up out your head, go get into this world because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right? And also remember, y'all, the more you study, the less you worry. All right? Y'all have a great day. I'm going to see you guys later on. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow as well. All y'all stay smooth, man. Peace.